We now invite Blake Hutchins to deliver remarks on behalf of the graduating class. Mr. Hutchins is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Applied Physiology and Kinesiology. He's from Leesburg, Florida, with aspirations for a career in neurosurgery. He's currently in the process of finalizing an honors thesis under Professor David Valancourt, which focuses on neuromelanin MRI and Parkinson's disease. Welcome, Mr. Hutchins.
Everyone will remember the graduating class of summer 2020. If I was told when I came to UF that a pandemic would sweep the world and my graduation was going to be virtual, I don't think that I would have believed it. These trying times are a challenge for us all. However, this does not change the fact that, like every graduating health and human performance class before us, we made it. We stood unified against this challenge and persevered. We found a way. Whether you were in your apartment in Gainesville or back home with family, you proved your ability to adapt and overcome. Hand in hand with the great staff of the College of HHP, we continued to learn and succeed. Regardless of what's happening in the world, you made it. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to our loved ones for supporting us along the way. And congratulations to our staff for succeeding at guiding us into the future. Many of us have suffered or know those who have suffered recently in these trying times. A multitude of people validly fear to leave their homes during this unprecedented pandemic. My aunt, in the middle of this pandemic, began experiencing vertigo and intense headaches. Believing that it may have been a migraine, she waited and hoped that the symptoms would subside. She collapsed one day, and it turned out that she had a massive stroke. Her daughter came to my mother, who has been an ER nurse for many years, with the MRI scans. I was called over for my opinion. I didn't know how much information I could provide. I'm simply an undergraduate. But as I took a closer look at the MRI scans, I recognized the lobes of the brain and their functions thanks to professors such as Dr. Algren and Dr. Wynn. I saw what areas were affected and informed my cousin the best I could. She then asked me if I thought there was any hope of recovery. I learned more about the functions and abilities of the nervous system thanks to professors such as Dr. Ryan, Dr. Mani, and Dr. Borsa. I informed my cousin about neuroplasticity, the miraculous ability of the brain to rewire itself following injury. It may not have been much, but my cousin thanked me with tears streaming down her face. It's moments like these that show me that I made the right choice, coming to the College of HHP and solidify my dream to become a physician. I am proud to say that my aunt is recovering and was recently able to return home for the first time since her stroke. Like her, the world will one day be on the road to recovery. As this happens, we are all needed. To my peers who, like me, wish to use their knowledge of the human body to become a physician, I implore you to look upon the physicians, PAs, and nurses who stand before you, giving it their all to stand at the front lines against the pandemic. Add your knowledge, courage, and motivation to theirs. Think about all of those close to you who owe their lives to a physician. Go forth, put on that white coat, give hope to those who need it, and work to ensure that our day-to-day heroes are around as long as they can be. To those of you who want to become physical therapists, I've seen firsthand what therapy can do. Thanks to people like you, my aunt can go home. And I've seen many other miraculous recoveries during my internship at a rehab clinic. To those of you who want to become athletic trainers, we've learned time and time again that exercise can often be as effective as any drug. It can prevent some of the leading causes of death, like heart disease in the U.S. To those of you in health education, I ask, what is more important than the advancement of knowledge? That is why we're here. Continue to use your talents to promote to the world why health is so vital to us all. To those in sport management, nothing unifies us all quite like sports. It raises people's spirits and helps get them through the day. As the world recovers and sports return, they're going to need your expertise. Lastly, to those in tourism, hospitality, and event management, tourism is amongst the world's greatest sources of livelihood and leisure. It's the top industry in our state. When the world recovers and people relive their dreams to travel, they're going to need you. Help people to create the memories that last with them for a lifetime. We are all needed in this recovering world. Amongst the final words I have to say is thank you. Thank you to the graduation committee who allowed me to speak here today. Thank you to my amazing professors who gave me so much knowledge. If I thanked all of you who I've had great experiences under, I would be here all day. Thank you to my parents and the rest of my family for supporting and pushing me to better myself. And thank you to my fellow graduates. Thank you for being a part of the College of HHP in the great University of Florida and proving that you want to help the world. Continue to do what all of the HHP graduates have done before us. Continue to advance how we live, work, and play. And continue to make the world a better place in your own special ways. With all of that said, I only have 2 more words that I'd like to say to all of you. Go Gators!